Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the time that have been given for us. We are from the first group. Today, we are going to explain to you about our material and detailed introduction of educational management. We are from the first group, consists of 3 persons. My name is Yuliman Lodi. I'm as moderator and also the third speaker.
I am Yayun Fatmawati Zebla as the second speaker.
I'm here as the first speaker.
Well, now I'm going to explain about definition of educational management. So this word of management come from English, that is managers. So this means to organize, plan, manage, seek, and lead. So as etymologically, management is the art of implementing and managing. So this is what underlies management as the art of managing and organize so that this neatly arranges. So management is needed so that personal or organizational goal can be achieved, while education is the learning of knowledge, skill, habit of a group of people. So in this regard, there are 3 different views. The first is means broader than management, or management is the core of administration, while the second is management as broader than administration, and the last is view that management is synonymous with administration. So based on the main function, the term management and administration have the same function. Therefore, the difference between the two terms is inconsistent and significant. So we can find the definition of management according to express in the paper, like according uh, Yanin stated, while education is a systematic and comprehension cooperation process in the content of realizing the goal of national education. So this means educational management can also be interpreted as everything related to the management of the educational process to achieve the goal that have been set, both short-term goal, medium-term goal, and long-term goal. While the second opinion about uh, Emulyasa, he said that educational management is a process of developing collaborative activities of a group of people to achieve determined educational goals. So, the process of controlling these activities include planning, organizing, actualizing, and monitoring as a process for vision into action. So, educational management is the art and science of managing educational research to create a learning atmosphere and learning process so that students actively develop their potential to have religious spiritual strength, self-control, personality, intelligence, noble character, spiritual and skill needed by themselves, and the last is nation community. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Well, now I'm going to explain to you the part B, that is the subtopic educational management goals. As we know, the purpose of educational management is closely has related to the goals of educational in general, because the educational management is essential a tool to achieve educational goals optimally. And then the purpose of the national education, it is to develop the achieving goals. And here in our paper, there are objective of educational management, that is the first, the realization of an active and innovative, creative, effective and fun learning atmosphere in the learning process. And the second is the creation of students who effectively to develop their potential to have religious spiritual strength, self-control, personally, intelligence, and their character, and then the skill to themselves society. And the third, that is the achieving educational goal effectively and efficiently. And the fourth, equipping educational staff with theories about educational administrative process and tasks. And the last point about the objective of the purpose in the educational management, it is the problem of the quality of education resolved. Well, that's all. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to explain our material. Part C, education management function. Okay, in the management process involve the main function described by a manager, namely planning, organizing, leadership, and supervision or controlling. The definition of management from the point of view of its function is planning, organizing, directing, implementing, and controlling organizational resources to achieve goals effectively and efficiently. In the line with the above opinion, the function of management is the first is planning. Every management must have a clear plan because planning is the initial process in determining the management goals to achieve. In many ways, planning plays a strategy role because other management function cannot run without planning. The second is organizing. Organizing is the whole process of grouping people, tools, materials, tasks, responsibility, authorities, and facilities so as to achieve an organization that can be mobilized as a unit in order to achieve the goals that have been set. The third is actuating. Activities are action or activities of all management components work according to their respective duties. Tools and facilities are used according to their respective function and use, and costs are in accordance with the allocation of costs needed to achieve management goals. And the last point is controlling or supervision. Supervision or control is one of the management functions that ensure that activities can produce the desired result. Supervision is needed to that all activities run as expected.